On today's episode of Secrets to Scaling Your E-commerce Brand, I am going to be talking all about TikTok in Q4 of 2023. Guys, if you've been sleeping on TikTok, this is your time to wake up to TikTok. I'm going to go through, why you should potentially be on there and talk about a couple of really interesting things that are going over on TikTok. I was recently at a TikTok conference and learned all sorts of really interesting things about some of their, ad units and all of that kind of stuff. And really looking forward to diving in after I have brought that all down to earth for us here. You guys are not going to want to miss this one today. Hey guys, Jordan West back for another episode of Secrets to Scaling Your E-commerce Brand. Today, I'm talking about TikTok. So let's go through some of why TikTok, okay? This is, it's kind of interesting because, TikTok has now been around for years. And it's interesting to see the amount of brands that are still absolutely sleeping on TikTok, especially from a marketing sort of standpoint. Now, let's just talk about the difference, right? For people who, and guys, this is not going to be basics, but I'm just going to go through the basics really, really fast here. And then we're going to really dive in to some of the reasons why you should be on TikTok and not sleeping on it right now. So remember, if you were trying to reach a younger demographic, TikTok is an incredible tool. 62% of its audience fall into that 10 to 29-year-old age group. Very, very important age group. I mean, that's the, Gen Z right there. Now, here are some of the benefits of using it for your marketing. And we're going to talk organic first, right? So number one, every single video has this chance for virality, and that is massive. You do not have that same kind of chance on Facebook and Instagram. It's just not the same. It's not the way that their algorithm works. The Facebook algorithm tends to favor content from friends and family, right? So what this means is that it just prioritizes people and content that you already know. You cannot go viral. You cannot reach new people on those platforms nearly as easy as you can with TikTok, right? They actually reverse that priority and they prioritize videos from creators that you've never seen before, but it's topics that you're actually interested in. Their discovery engine means that every single video actually has a chance to go viral, no matter how many followers you have, right? You could have 3 followers and it doesn't matter, right? Now, people are actually buying what they see. That's the crazy thing. And this is why attribution drives me. These attribution conversations drive me absolutely insane, right? This is why we love focusing on marketing efficiency ratio and trying to get as much data from tools like Triple Whale, like Northbeam, these great tools, even GA4, trying to get as much data as we can from these so that we can still continue to justify the ad spend that's happening over there. Now, one of the big things that you must do if you are marketing on TikTok is use a post-purchase survey. This is where we're really seeing how these products are actually being discovered and how we're actually able to attribute the marketing that we're doing on TikTok over back onto Shopify, right? So using a tool like eCommerce, you guys know I love the guys over at eCommerce. Been big fans of them. If you do not have eCommerce on your store, please get eCommerce on your store. Please find out and don't use Triple Whale's one that they have. eCommerce is so much better. It has so many more ways that you can actually glean that data from your customers. I highly, highly recommend it. And also, I should do an entire episode just on post-purchase surveys because it's one of those things that you need to be doing, especially as, guys, attribution's only going to get worse and worse, right? We're probably going to go back to like TV advertising style at some point here. Not quite that bad, but all I'm saying is that attribution is not getting better, right? It's only getting worse over time. So whether, you use TikTok ads or do brand takeovers or post regular videos of your product, you have a really good chance of someone seeing that product and then actually buying it. There was a recent study that half of TikTokers made purchase from brands that they see in the app. So 50% of people see something on TikTok and purchase it. That is crazy. That is really crazy. I can't remember. I'm not a massive online shopper, which is hilarious because I propagate so many products online, but I'm not one of those half of people. It's incredible to see that half of people actually make purchases from brands that they see in the app. Now, remember that there's some really great product-based social media trends on TikTok. TikTok Made Me Buy It is a huge one. TikTok users frequently look at that hashtag, right? TikTok Made Me Buy It is the best. I feel like that might have been one of their biggest successes. 89% of TikTok users polled in a survey said that they purchased a beauty product after seeing it on TikTok. Beauty people, listen to that. Listen to that. It's crazy. Now, also TikTok influencer marketing is massive. With that huge discovery power, brands are actually seeing the value in working with creators to promote their products and services. Now, be careful, everybody, right? I have worked with crazy amounts of of influencers. And one thing that I know about all influencers and influencers, if you're listening to this, is that they overvalue their services. Yes, all influencers overvalue their services. And this is why I love doing affiliate deals with influencers, because affiliate deals with influencers are actually win-win. Shout out to my buddies over at Social Snowball who are helping us be able to track that even better than Shopify Collabs. Now, I love Shopify Collabs for a few reasons. I actually like Shopify Collabs and Social Snowball in tandem, but try to get your influencers on affiliate commissions. Let them know that, hey, they have a way bigger potential if they drive business to make way more money. Now, if they're not confident in that, you probably don't want to work with them, right? I really, truly believe that influencer marketing is going towards, en masse, it is going towards affiliate deals. The reason being affiliate, and then take that one step further, right? With influencers, where they're actually becoming owners of the brands, right? Because they're realizing that brands are not going to pay just for them to post. It's just not a good use of money unless there is an ROI, right? And so, I would say I don't even know how many influencers we worked with this year, but I can think of 3 that have driven a meaningful amount of revenue into our company. Everyone else, absolutely not. So interesting on that side. So we're supposed to be talking about today, but I just want to let you guys know that I only do affiliate deals now with influencers. It's the only way to go. If you have a really high AOV product, it's amazing to be able to do. Now, remember that TikTok works really, really well with Instagram. Things that do well on TikTok tend to do really well over on Instagram. Now, things that do well on Instagram generally don't do well on TikTok. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, how to create a TikTok marketing strategy. Number 1, set up a business account. If you don't have a business account, and honestly, guys, probably 80% of you do not have a business account, go ahead and set one up. Become a TikTok pro. Think about who your audience is, right? If your audience is not in the 10 to 29 range, that's okay. That is totally fine. There is a huge amount of other people that are on TikTok, including me. I'm 37 years old, everyone, and I am on TikTok. I absolutely love TikTok. It's a blast. I don't really have time for it, but I'm on there every once in a while nonetheless. Now, understanding the landscape on TikTok, you have 2 competitors, okay? You have your business competition and you have content competition, right? TikTok, like other social media platforms, is filled with people and brands, right? And so you're not only competing with those other businesses, you're also you're competing with creators. So think about that, right? When you're creating your content, remember it has to be a TikTok, right? People do not advertise an ad. You have to advertise a TikTok. That is the way that this works. And this is how you are going to be incredibly successful. Now, are you going to see on platform numbers of, 3, 4 return on ad spends like you would on Meta? No, but once we do have some clients that are in that sort of 2-ish kind of range at massive scale. But when we actually go and look at the numbers, it's closer to a 4. When we go and start to extrapolate some of these MER numbers and we start to look and see where people are actually finding out about them from post-purchase surveys, we are seeing massive numbers, absolutely massive numbers. So again, one of the great things that you can do is you can go ahead and look at your competitors. You can see what their TikTok presence looks like, and then you can skyscraper their content, right? Look at see what kind of content they're doing and then make it even better and make your own content like the content that they've done that is done really, really well. Again, if you do not have a creative strategist in-house, this is where you need some kind of agency, some kind of contractor, somebody who actually understands creative strategy. Now, on the advertising side, this is something we do at Upgrowth Commerce all the time. We're obsessed with creative strategy. This is what makes get incredible results for our clients. So again, let's chat a little bit more about the promotion strategy, right? So we can either, when we're working with an influencer, we can either pay them, which I do not recommend, but I do recommend trying to give them a sweet affiliate deal. Even if you're going to give them 20%, go for it. Even if you just want to break even on the first, but do it where they have some skin in the game. Otherwise, you will not, it's just not going to work out well. I know that from doing this, I don't know, a lot of times, hundreds, maybe thousands of times. Now, let me give you some TikTok marketing tips. All right. Number one, be authentic. I mean, that's just a good life tip. I think that I'm just going to go with that as a life tip. Be authentic. You can tell authenticity matters so much to people. Can you guys tell that I actually love what I'm doing this, and that I'm authentic? Maybe that's why you continue to listen to this, because I actually talk about what is actually going on. Number two, on TikTok, go live. If you have the chance, go live. It is a great idea to be able to do. Number three, join creator groups. I think it's really, really important to find other groups of creators. And there's something really interesting about that. I love groups of engagers. I think it's really powerful. I don't think it's gaming the algorithm. I think that it's creating a great community. And it also seems to help everybody out. Number four, you got to get the gear. So what does that mean? Well, right now, if you guys are watching this one, you can see that I have all the gear that I need. I think having one of the interesting things about TikTok, if you're going to do any face to camera kind of stuff, is having a good microphone. You will do so much better with better quality audio versus better quality video, right? It's always better to have better quality audio. People do not like when it's like scratchy audio or anything like that. It really, really matters. In number five, keep it ridiculously simple, guys, right? Make sure that it's a simple, that you have something that you can actually execute on the daily, right? That's where it comes down to. Connect in the comments. Really, really important to connect in the comments. Anytime somebody comments anything, go ahead. And then one of the keys here, and you guys will see me, I do this on LinkedIn all the time, is when somebody says something and they haven't quite finished their thought, I'm like, tell me more, to get that engagement, right? It's really, really important to go in and actually engage. I believe we're on number 7 here, is look at the trends and then master those trends. That is incredibly important. Look at the trends, be on the trends. There's a bunch of really cool apps out there that will tell you what the trends are as well, so that you can be on trend. Let me see here. I mean, definitely, here's one: run ads, right? Run and test ads. Just remember that creative fatigue's so fast on TikTok. So you need to have a constant barrage of new creatives to test out, right? That's a really, really big one. Another one, I think we're on number 9 here, is take advantage of all of the features within TikTok. There's so many different features. Test them out, see which ones resonate with your audience, and then see which ones will help you go viral. Another one there is, and sorry guys, I'm getting all phone calls on all these podcasts here. You'll probably hear this coming through. The last one is post consistently. Just continue to post every single day. If you can post 5 times a day, post 5 times a day. Do as much as you can. Thank you guys so much for listening. That is all for me for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you guys want, we're speaking of TikTok. If you guys want a creative audit, the last 5, unfortunately, are all taken that I had offered before. But if you reach out to me and say something really, really nice, I will also give you a creative audit. Really enjoying doing these for brands and seeing some massive insights. There was one brand last week that we found a video that they had no idea had a CPA that was 5 times less than other videos. So really uncovering some incredible things in our creative audits and finding some incredible iterations. So, all right, guys, that is all for today. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.